In this last like 2 weeks, I've been looking very extensively to try and find a new job or just new possibilities in my future, I guess. I talked yesterday about how I didn't get a call back from that restaurant, but I did end up getting I guess, rescheduling of a different interview for this mowing company to be like an account representative, be like their office boy. Pays pretty well, 55,000 a year. Today I want to talk about just continuing forward. Not letting up, not being discouraged easily. I've been facing a lot of adversity recently, just with how life is just fucking with me. Um and a lot of my opportunities either don't end up coming to fruition or they just aren't realistic. But I'm hoping that my continuance of trying, the fact that I just won't fucking let up and I keep just trying. I'm hoping that that is just gonna lead me in a good direction. Along with that, I just got off the phone with my dad a little minute ago about we were talking about a different um interview that I have that or I haven't scheduled it anyway either. I haven't scheduled it yet, but they want me to for tomorrow. It's like a sales job where I'd make like six figs a year. But we were talking about sales and how depressing that can be. I was like, yeah, that one doesn't sound good. That venture doesn't come to fruition because like holy shit, I'd get paid $400 a week. Um and then maybe commission if I'm good enough. But I'm hoping that this other job to be like an accountant office boy, I'm hoping that goes good for me because I've always been wanting like an office job just because those operate during the daytime and then I can come home and then do all my internet stuff at night. Um, so it would just work better with my schedule, but also it would pay very well and I'd be able to stop being poor. That's really the goal of all of this is just to set myself up better for the future. And the funny thing about trying to set yourself up for the future is like you're constantly doing it. No matter what you're doing, you're constantly setting yourself up for the future. Whether it be in a good position or a bad position, everything you do is impacting your future, right? And I think that especially in this time where it's very difficult for a lot of people, I think the best thing that I can do is to try and put myself in the best position. And as of right now, that requires me to just keep fucking trying. Keep trying, keep sending it my resume, keep hoping for interviews. Oh, but I'm smacking my cat's butt right now. he, I just I hate feeling stuck. I hate that feeling of not really going anywhere. And I've decided that I don't want to live like that anymore. I don't want to live in a position where I just feel so depressed because I'm not really making any money. And I feel like once I make more money, I'd be able to go do shit. I'd be able to go out to concerts, maybe go on vacation. I've been skipping all of the vacations my family has taken in the last 2 years because I just need to be at work. Frankly, I just need to be at work. You know, and hopefully, if I can land this job, I can set myself up better for the future by being able to put a lot more in my savings, put a lot more in my Roth IRA. You know what I'm saying? I have like maybe four bands in my Roth IRA right now. I could put like so much more in there. But I think my ability to just keep pushing forward is is so important. You know, I feel like a lot of people in my position would probably not necessarily give up on trying to put themselves in a better spot, but I feel like they would cheap out and try and find more, I don't want to say dangerous, but more just non-conventional ways. I've joked before about starting an OnlyFans. That's like genuinely plan D at this point, you know what I mean? If all else fails, you know. But I don't want to try and do some bullshit job like or scam people or try and sell like drugs or something. I don't That doesn't fit my character. Not that, you know, make your money how you make your money, but that just doesn't seem how it is how I should want to live my life. And I'm also not like, oh, I need to make money the honest way. I don't really give a shit about the honest way. I just don't want to put my life in a precarious position, you know. I want to live pretty normally and have a nice maybe house, apartment, whatever it may be, give the best life for my cats, put myself in a pretty promising position. And the only way to reach that goal is to not fucking be a bitch, you know? If one thing doesn't work, don't just throw your hands in the air, you know? Continue, like, you go, okay, cool. Okay. Didn't get a call back from this restaurant. All right, let's just keep applying at other places. Let's keep trying, you know? There's no downside to trying, I think. My cat's tweaking the fuck out. There's no downside to trying, you know. Maybe you waste some time, but in my position, what else am I going to use my time for, you know? I'd much rather spend time filling out applications and trying to set up interviews and whatnot than to just mope around and feel sorry for myself because I just am in a bad spot. I think it's a much more useful it's a much more beneficial use of my time to continue trying, to continue whatever it may be, instead of just being a bitch, you know. What I'm trying to say here, guys, is to just keep trying, keep moving forward, keep fucking pushing on that gas pedal. Because no matter what, we're all in a bad position mostly, for the most part, you know? And when you're in a bad position, why would you ever stop? Why would you ever slow down? Why would you want to stay there as long as possible? That's not saying take the easiest way out, take the fastest way out, but why would I ever stop? Why would I not continuously try to get out of this position? I don't like it here. I don't like being poor. I don't like not having time to go outside of my house. So why would I stop? Why would I not try and put myself in a position where I can live a more sociable life, you know? Why would I not actively try to do that all of the time? Thank you.